Welcome back. We're going to be watching more of The Walking Dead. Kimmy here.
Mom here.
Storm here. Last episode, we had a bunch of walkers taking over Alexandria. It's not Alpha, apparently, so we're assuming that it could be Beta. And I wanted to mention last time with Michonne and everyone else killing all these walkers, we kept seeing the windmill. Like, they've come so far building up their communities. You have this beautiful windmill that's like full of hope to me. And then you are always reminded of the dead and the dangers that are still outside in the wild.
They've worked so hard.
Yeah, and I loved Alpha and Carol face to face last time. It's so dangerous, and you have two alphas pretty much like sizing each other up.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And
so-
Michonne just, she's a mom too. She's like, we got to save ourselves because they will kill us.
Yeah, she's like, I have to think of everyone else that's here. But shall we get into this episode?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Daryl.
Oh. Woo!
There he is. What the heck?
Whoa, that's
This is
way loud.
detrimental.
Oh, not good.
What the heck was that? Help them!
Was
People are
it a tree?
screaming.
What the?
Is it a tree? Oh, a tree fell. Holy crap.
Oh, my God.
Or someone cut it, maybe. Everyone's thinking that.
Because why? We crossed the mountain and put on a damn forest fire.
We're already at war. We just didn't know it yet.
We
Double
can
up.
empty out a couple trailers. We could use Maggie's old office. Marco, Connie, Kelly, grab anything we can use as stretchers. And gather mattresses for the veterans, yeah?
Good. She's
Okay,
taking
good.
control.
Okay.
Someone's got to.
Stop. It's time.
Come on, Ezekiel.
Yeah.
They must be stopped. Again.
Hey, Lydia.
Oh, that's
Hey!
messed up. You guys stop this.
You're an ass. Throw an apple at him.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
don't
No,
do that.
she kicked your ass
He's
out.
an asshole.
Sure.
Now you're just a freak.
Get the hell out of here.
Aaron.
Wow! Don't say that to her. It's her mother.
Maybe. But when you start negotiating with a bully, there may be no end to how much they're trying to take.
That's
Negan.
very true.
Some bullies you can live with. Others, gotta fight.
Can we live with the skins?
Well, they said we could. But never take your enemy at their word. Measure them by their actions. So when their actions are unexpected,
You know how when we want RJ to go to sleep, the fastest way is to let him run around?
right?
Because then he'll be so tired that RJ will put himself to sleep. Maybe the Whisperers want to keep us fighting back until we get so tired that they have the advantage.
That's very
And
smart.
they've done that
Wow.
before.
That's
Not
thinking.
bad, kiddo.
Small.
You guys keep riding to Hilltop.
Good luck, Mom.
Thanks, baby. I'll be right behind you.
Strong family. Don't jump. This is so sad. So glad she's there. Oh, he saved him.
Oh, yeah.
Need someone to talk to.
It's okay.
Step away from the edge.
I'm glad she saw him.
Oh my god! Oh, I think he's grieving so much. He's, I guess I know. I don't know if
She's
that's...
like,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's go.
oh, Daddy's back.
Now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's just doing the laundry. She came to him.
Just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He just comes out of nowhere.
All the kids love him.
We're just talking.
He ain't your friend.
He gets me.
Just stay away from him, alright?
He's protecting you.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I wonder who wrote that.
Oh,
Although a lot of people are.
probably the kid.
sorry.
You know I didn't mean to.
We never would have worked out anyway.
Oh, too damn stubborn.
She's just letting it go, so
Yeah.
he doesn't feel so awkward.
The comic book.
I've been here before. Not here. But here. A long time ago. When I was alone. I was in a dark place. Eventually. I just gave up. Especially when you get used to having someone there. Partner in crime.
We miss him too. Yeah, he had a great walk. He had a good walk too.
Yeah.
Now it's all on you. Just you.
Yeah, that smile.
Oh, there it is.
He's uplifting her.
For what it's worth. Not a half-bad kisser.
Yeah.
It was a mess. That was not the top of my game, just so you know.
Just to be on all 4 feet in the last 6 years.
She's good at this.
What? It's going down.
I would like send someone out the secret way, go out into the field and go woo, make a lot of noise.
Yeah, get Luke out
And then
there
run
with
back
his
in.
piano.
It's not happening. Not at all.
You're all eating.
Good.
Just room, please.
Nope. She's gonna do what Uncle Negan says. Oh.
What's wrong with you? You're crazy.
Yeah. So maybe you'll leave her alone.
This is why I was Valentine. Just make a fool out of us.
Not here.
Oh.
You do want to live here, right?
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Whoa, what makes it any better?
Oh, come on.
Why do you hate me? My friends on strikes. I wasn't there.
Oh,
Wow, this is so scummy.
come on.
Rodney!
She didn't do it.
Come on, come on.
He won't.
Always a cycle.
Yeah.
I love Henry. You know I love him. Please. Please.
Oh, boy, come on. Oh, jeez, you know.
No one hears this?
Yeah, right? Come on.
Come on, Daryl, somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Oh,
All right.
who
Negan.
was it? Oh, it's
Negan.
Negan.
Oh, good.
She's like, my damn sheets.
Good.
Yeah, that escalated quick.
What the hell's going on back here? Oh, shit, Margo. Margo.
Oh, great. Oh, see, now
it's
he's going to be
look
blamed
bad.
for that.
She was.
Tell me what happened.
They can save my life.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
That's the truth.
Aw.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Shit. been fantasizing about my death all that time. You actually tried to kill me, and now look at you. You're not so sure.
You listen to me. Real close. You and I ain't never been in a room before. Not toe to toe. And there ain't nobody to save you right now.
What do you want me to do, Daryl? I mean, the people out there, they are out for blood. Guys like you and me, we can smell that from a mile away.
Well, help, Lydia. You ain't no hero.
No.
Will people listen?
He's a sucker now.
There's a lot of room in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
This is a distraction. Hilltop's got a tree through its walls. Should have gone to New Mexico.
You got people here, though. Jeez, these transitions!
Wow.
Tara, what happened?
Come on, Luke. I don't know, Lukey baby.
Watch out.
Careful, careful.
Run! Come on.
Yeah, gotta
Listen
go.
to reason.
Yeah.
You can't take them all on.
Okay, Ezekiel's focused.
So, yeah.
All right, Michonne's there. We got it. Ezekiel's there.
That's right.
She can slice two at one time.
Oh, there's,
right.
whoa, look at it, slicing dice like her mama.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
so
that-
proud
that's
of
my
her.
baby.
Boy.
Yeah, same.
Training. It's all that training on the beach.
Oh, boy.
How's Lydia?
Not good.
Daryl, you have to protect her.
Fine.
I'm trying.
No. You have to protect her for all of us.
That's right. Kiss her mama.
To de-escalate the conflict and buy time and strategic advantage. It was working till Carol took her shot. Alpha could have killed us right there. Why didn't she?
You think she won't attack if we got Lydia?
Alpha wanted you to protect her. Look, Lydia's presence might not help us. But if Alpha thinks she isn't safe with us, or if Lydia runs off because of all this, it'll definitely hurt us. She has to stay at Alexandria.
That's a good point.
Alright, I'll make sure. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Yeah, when Lydia
Over
hears
the
this.
radio waves.
That's right.
Who else is listening?
How's RJ?
Running around.
He won't eat his vegetables, so I'm a little afraid for him. Hey, the council's meeting right now.
Daryl, I want you to be my proxy when they vote.
Good.
Alright. I should go.
I know you'll do the right thing.
Yeah, especially when Negan.
Ugh. It's so hard.
Illustrious cockroach family.
He's like, you know that?
So you think that
Wow, you're smart too.
Walkers at Alexandria, the tree here, and now Oceanside. First time, coincidence. Second time might be bad luck, but third time, we should check.
Michonne? If you don't mind, I'd love to join you. I'm feeling the ocean calling to me.
And, by ocean, you mean Jules?
Oh, yes, of course, the very tall woman.
Yeah.
With the face. Quiet.
Count me in too. She's coming with me.
I am?
Well, yeah. Who else is gonna be my pair of friendly ears?
Where the hell is all of this coming from? You're not my lawyer anymore.
Is he there?
Uh-oh. He's gone. He has to be gone.
Oh, boy.
Holy crap.
How'd he get out?
Oh, wow.
He's gone.
How'd he get out?
That's right.
Did he
Did
sneak
Lydia
something?
take him out?
Yeah.
I wonder if
Oh no,
somebody
she's
ran
there.
out.
Okay.
What if I just stayed in that cell at Hilltop? If I never let myself be taken alive by you people in the first place? Never went off with Henry? Never said what I said to my mother?
You're not to blame for her.
My mother was right. She said you people put on these polite faces, but it's just a mask. Because when things get bad, when you get scared, you pick a target, aim, and shoot. Me, Negan, anything but you.
Negan's different. You didn't know him.
The Negan I know stood up for me when he didn't have to.
Right.
Great.
I like these little happy moments.
Yeah.
Oh, down there.
Wow, down there too.
yeah.
Oh, it's everywhere. Yeah, and I can hear us even more. Ooh. Chills, yeah. I mean, when Lydia did that after the squirrel butcher, I was like, yeah, she knows how to freak people out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, wow.
You know, she couldn't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm. I love these different perspectives. You know?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I think it's good to see that where, you know, nothing's perfect. And Negan, like, you know, he was a monster. He is changed. He saved Lydia. And that's huge. So everyone is still thinking of the past. And even though he did something good, he is still probably on death row because half the people wanted him dead.
That's right.
Yeah, and you know, even though, you know, he was wonderful with Aaron, you know, he spoke up against him, and you know, he reputation, unfortunately, you know, follows you.
That's for sure.
And you know, no matter how many things that he can do that's good, you know, unfortunately, it looks really bad. I mean, someone else died. He was trying to he saved her. He absolutely saved her, hands down. You know, and these two kids now won't even actually speak the truth. Everyone knows in the community that they were teasing her terribly.
Definitely.
You know, and then the day of, you know, she just finally just couldn't take it anymore. It takes the squirrel, you know, did that whole scene, and you know, everyone saw that. They knew that she was really hurting, and she's trying to, you know, get back at them.
Yeah.
And Daryl's like, you can't go near Negan. You know, Negan gave her some sound advice. She was going to him. He wasn't pursuing her. He was just doing his chores.
That's right. I guess
You
so.
know, and unfortunately, you know, like Judith, you know, she was seeking his advice, talking to him, you know, prior. You know? So I mean, I mean, he gives some good advice, and because he's been there. He is an outcast as well.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So unfortunately, you know, Daryl was protecting her, but you know.
Yeah, and you know, I know many years have, you know, went by now, but it shows like how much like Daryl, everyone has changed, and here Daryl, like he was so, I get it, like he was angry, he wanted Negan gone, like he was tortured, and here he can actually have a conversation with Negan, like he really has an open mind and listening to Lydia and believe in Lydia and not just like closed-minded, oh yeah, no, Negan's awful, there's no way he could have helped you. Like he gets it, and he actually has that discussion with Negan. I think that's huge, and it's a very hard thing, and the main thing that I appreciate with Lydia is, you know, her family, or old family, they're monsters. Her mother is a monster. She's awful. She murdered a bunch of people. She's scaring everybody. And yet she's living in this community that is her family's enemy. You know, and I mean, this is her home now. And these people are her home. And that made me really sad, where she's really trying her best to fit in. And she's also in a lot of danger. She's scared, but she's like one of the strongest people because she's doing something different to make things better, to be a better person. And then you have these weak-minded people who are just so afraid that they're causing mayhem and destruction, and they ended up getting their friend killed because of their fear and anger, and yet they're still so crazy about, of course, their friend dying, but now they still keep blaming Lydia.
They're blaming her. She wasn't even there.
She wasn't
even there.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend that she loved dearly died.
Henry,
Yeah, and she even
come
pleaded
on.
that I loved Henry, and they were beating the crap out of her.
Yes,
So it
right.
just shows
That-
like how weak and dangerous they are, and she's a stronger, better person for trying to fit in a better environment, to be a good person. Like, she left her family, her mom, like that's all she knew. And it's not just like your family, you're in the freaking apocalypse, you're around
right,
monsters that eat people, like mostly
yeah.
everyone you know is dead. So it's a very different world now, and that's all she knew. So you have like even stronger bonds in this world. So for her to leave her mom is freaking huge, to be in this community that could easily judge her for actions she didn't commit.
Right.
You know, I mean, this can go on and on about like everything that happens nowadays,
because-
sadly, in the world. How people blame other people when they didn't do anything, but because of their race or where they're from or whatever.
Right.
It's like, it's crazy. And
Right, just because you're guilty by
rational-
association, you know.
Yeah.
And
Everything's out the
it's-
window.
It's quite pathetic, especially with the young boys. That one boy, the one that was actually almost felt bad
yeah.
She did.
when Negan came up to him. You know, when
Like
Negan
Gage or
came up
something.
on the scene, he's like, she,
We were
Yeah.
only going to scare her. We
Yeah.
weren't going to go this far. Like,
Exactly.
everything escalated so far.
and then now he's just, lying in front of the council saying,
That's right, yeah.
she brought us, it's not our fault, and, she lured us there, and come on, no.
And nothing
That's
matches
horrible.
up.
No.
Definitely not.
I do like seeing all these political things though, because here they're trying to start anew, and they got to start somewhere, and it makes you feel like colonial times or sometimes medieval times, and you're restarting the world. So just having this small group of people discuss, what's going to happen to this one guy, and they all have strife, they all have problems with Negan, and he actually did save Lydia.
Yes, he
Bottom
did,
line,
definitely.
whatever he did in the past, it's not about that right now, but everyone's making it about that. It's about the actions that took place right then and there, that he saved Lydia. She was getting brutally attacked, almost murdered,
yeah.
and he didn't intentionally try to kill someone. He was trying to move her off of Lydia,
That's right, yeah.
and accidents happen. So they're bringing in all this crap which I get, it's awful stuff. Like, we still hate Negan for that. It's absolutely horrific, and he owns that now. But that is separate from this trial.
particular
Like, from this
incident,
particular
he heard a ruckus.
Yes.
And I love
And
how he talks,
he
yeah.
comes
He was innocent.
in
He was innocent
and
from this.
he was just saving a girl. And the first thing he asked Daryl is, "How's the kid doing?"
That's
just
right.
like he did with when Carl was hurt.
Yes.
How do you
Always
teach, like,
thought
you don't-
it, yeah.
First thing he asks is,
Definitely,
"How's the kid?"
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So he does care, and he truly, yes, he's done things in the past. Yeah, he is a murderer, whatever, in their eyes, he's in jail. He's supposed to be there. He got out. Someone happened to die trying to save. I mean, it looks really bad, but if you really think about it, it was, like, look at the injury. He wasn't going after her. Lydia's on the ground pleading for her
That's right.
life.
Yeah.
Come
I mean,
on.
it's a very
Come on.
hard situation because we know what happened, but they're all running in and they're judging Negan already because I get why.
Negan.
And then you just have a
Yeah.
dead girl there and then another one crying. Thank
Yeah,
God
I
Lydia's-
mean, they
Right,
could
thank
say,
God,
well,
yeah.
they
Yes.
planned it. They lured them in there, and Negan was going to help her, and she was.
Yeah,
the
I know.
bait.
So it's word against
Yes.
word,
That's
and
right.
and that's the hard thing. And here, like, a lot of people again are speaking out of emotion from the past instead of the present. So everything is confusing, clouded. Like, the judgments are clouded, and people who know exactly what happened are going to be poisoned because now Lydia, like, she's talking to Daryl saying, like, you guys, however she said it, like, you guys are fake, you're wearing masks, it's like when all crap hits the fan, you show your true self and everyone gets hateful and becomes dangerous and savage and attack each other. So she goes, is this really any better than how I was living out there? And so if these people win, if these bullies, like we keep hearing about bullies, if these bullies get their way because they attack Lydia, it got out of hand. They wanted to kill her, and yet they're going to win, and Negan's going to die because they're pointing blame elsewhere. It just poisons them to think they can get away with and justify whatever they want. And then Negan, and the people say, like Daryl, at this point, I know he believes Lydia, that Negan actually saved her, that if he dies, people are going to be like, oh crap, he did something good. I don't even know if I want to, I mean, I know he has a history, but I'd be like, do I want to even try to help someone in the future? If something bad happens, are they going to blame me for it? Like, and the whole idea of what Rick and Michonne had about keeping Negan to show what can come of this. So now if they kill him, it completely destroys what they wanted originally. So there's just, you can't kill him for this. No, you can't kill him for this. You can't. No, and it's all bad if you do.
And that woman that was enticing, actually, it was her that really enticed the boys.
She was part of the highwayman.
She was a highwayman, highway person. You know, she was the one who instigated it. Because the boys, they were wimpy. They're followers. Yeah. You know? And, you know, she instigated it. She had the weapon. She was going around, you know, and getting her from behind. So I mean, she was instigating it, and you know,
and she was the bad person.
And Negan was right. It's like, you know, the world is better off without her, because she was, you know,
isn't that funny?
She was holding, you know, she was holding a grudge. Yeah,
because politics get in the way a lot, and I know it's a lot easier to say, "Oh, that person's dangerous, kill them off." Because I've said that so many times during the show, and most times I feel like I'm justified because you have like these real crazy people, and I always love the idea that people can change. I mean, heck, look at Negan, but some are just so unstable that, like, I know, and it's a terrible. I hate even like trying to defend Negan, but I really do like his character. I think he's very interesting. I hated what he did, but I love the character development in the show, how far he's come and he's learned, and he did what he had to do to survive. Didn't make great decisions all the time, but he ruled a kingdom. He really did. He was successful in his way. But if you have someone who's just like really unstable and unpredictable, who just likes to kill, and I don't want to be around that. And this woman, I mean, it's a different situation, but she was extremely dangerous, and you know, it's a cycle of hate.
She was emotional.
She was emotional too. So I shouldn't say she's evil, but like, you know, she really wanted justice. But it just sucks when exactly what Lydia said. You have people who get angry, they get scared, they get angry, they have to attack someone, they have to point fingers and blame someone for something, and you know, unfortunately, it's her because she's the closest thing that everyone's scared of.
Right. And there's an active war going on.
Yeah. And everywhere we go, Hilltop, Alexandria, like, everyone immediately blames the Whisperers. The tree could have been their fault. I really don't think it was. We're getting wave after wave of walkers, and then we have Gamma and Alpha saying that, oh no, we're not, that's not us. So I think it might be Beta. Maybe he did cut down that tree. I think that was a coincidence. Nature called. It was a dead tree. It fell. Things happen. But everyone's freaking out so much that they're just automatically blaming the Whisperers. And again, it could be Beta, but that just shows the fear
everything could
aspect.
be coincidental. And now they have something going on in Oceanside. They think there's someone there.
Yeah, we heard that. Which I do
too much of a coincidence, but there could be three people for the three communities. I mean, Carol did say she saw 3 people, so it could be 3 for the 3. But
yeah, maybe. Yeah, so I do think it is Beta. And
one died, but
you know, I like how we kept hearing about bullies in this, because we could associate with Negan, Lydia, and then you have these other people who are innocent, who lost people, who are really being the bullies. And then that conversation that Michonne had with her daughter, with Judith. Like, I love that conversation. And Judith is so smart, and you know, very smart and very like, you know, creative on her thinking, impatient, and she's cute too. She's really witty. Just the way she talks is very like cute. And I think she'll make a great leader down the road. But she's great at talking with her mom, and Michonne,
and a great listener. You know,
and again, different world. Judith has a gun. She kills walkers alongside her mom. I mean,
she did very well.
Yeah, she did very well. Same poses and everything. Learned well from Mama.
Oh, boy, sure is.
And again, different world. I love that Michonne opened up to Judith immediately and started to explain politics with her, and was like, okay, well, they took land. Carol, you know, shot off her gun, so they took land, didn't kill us, and you know, actually talking that stuff out with her so she can understand and learn from it, instead of just being like, okay, well, let me handle this.
Yeah, and
you
just
be a
shut her
kid
away from
because
it.
it's not that kind of world anymore.
Yeah,
It's
because
all
I
crap
mean,
hits
any
the
given
fan.
time, mom can be gone, then she won't know.
Yeah,
So,
so
you
you
know,
might
how to-
have to make
how
decisions
things, you know.
on the fly, and it's
right.
better to know more and be prepared than not.
That's right.
I mean, luckily she can still have moments being a kid. I don't know how much longer it's going to last though with this war, but it's I
Well,
love
with
seeing those
RJ
family
around, he'll
moments.
rope her back into being a kid.
RJ, yeah.
Yeah, if they have those moments. I mean, if they're able to with this
Yeah.
war, but
Yeah.
but I do love seeing those nice moments, almost like
Right.
before the apocalypse,
That's
with
right.
everyone being a family, and Michonne and Daryl talking to each other like they're siblings, and I like
Right,
them
like
talking.
Yeah.
And
Michonne meeting up with Ezekiel.
yeah, I felt like so long ago, but that was this
Saved him.
episode,
Yeah,
right?
That was
Yes.
good. That was.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
I
it was.
love how Michonne
friend.
saved
Sure.
Ezekiel.
Yes.
My heart broke that he was so
That's right.
devastated. He
Yes.
was so numb and just ready to die. I mean, he
That's
went
right.
through
There's
so
so
much. He
much,
lost
yes.
his kingdom. He lost so many people that really
sure did, yeah.
trusted him or were loyal to
Yeah,
him.
he just
lost
feels
his
like a
tiger,
failure,
his wife,
you know, he
His
does
his
feel-
son.
Yes.
He lost
His
so
wife,
much,
yeah.
and I can't imagine how
Oh, yeah.
hard that is for him. So for her to find him in that moment, it was like meant to be, and I'm just so happy she could talk to him.
But then the release, he gave her a kiss.
I know there were so many emotions, and he
So much.
saved her, and it just came out.
And I
like
love
that.
how they joked about it
saved him,
after.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
it
it
wasn't
never would have
awkward,
worked
she just
out.
went
Never
with
would
it.
have worked
It
out.
was a
and-
relief.
They were both really cool,
Yeah.
like talking with each other. It
Yeah.
wasn't awkward, so that was great.
That was good.
And one thing I did find out from a fan not too long ago is that Michonne and Ezekiel in the comic books were together. Carol and Ezekiel were never together. So it was Michonne and Ezekiel. I'm glad it didn't work that way in the show, but I do love how they added that into here, and then they made a joke saying like, "Oh, it wouldn't have worked out anyways. We're too strong or stubborn." And then
That's right.
they were like, "Oh, maybe in another universe."
Yeah,
Like, "Ah."
yeah,
So that was a
okay,
joke
yeah.
to that.
Okay, that's right, yeah.
And the comic books are together.
That's good.
I think in this show, Rick and Michonne just really are awesome together. I really do love them together. Ezekiel, I just think is freaking adorable. I
That's true.
want and I love how him and Carol were happy for a while. It was kind of hard for me to accept it because I just couldn't see it at first, but they are cute. Now
Yeah.
I'm sad because now
Very
they're not
good, yes.
together. But Michonne talked to him. He's a little bit better. He's with Jerry, and I love Jerry. He always has to be in the picture.
We love Jerry.
But, oh man, yeah, that could have been really bad. And you know, we missed Ezekiel for a while, and for him to just die this episode, I'd be like, oh, this
No,
is.
I know. And when the
That's
tree
terrible.
came down and he's just standing there and not
That's
giving
right,
any
not doing
orders
anything.
or any advice, I was like, he's done. He's
Yeah.
spent. And so he was getting into a deeper place.
That's right. Thank goodness
Yeah.
for
All
Michelle.
these failures. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great leader.
She sure is.
There are so many great leaders in the show, but
Yeah.
even Daryl's stepping up. I mean, we're seeing a lot more of him,
Yes.
and he like
Yeah.
speaking for Michonne and stuff. Like he
Yes.
has to go and
Yes,
actually
right.
delegate or like talk to people.
Right, he's
make
gonna be the
decisions,
proxy.
and yeah, that's
right,
huge.
because, yeah.
So
And
it's kinda
I'm
fun to see
really
that.
wondering who let Negan out. I
I know, Lydia,
kind
she
of want to
confessed
say
that she said
Gabriel
she
did, but
no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he came in after and he seemed shocked. He's like, for the camera, I must act like I'm shocked for you guys to throw you off. But I kind of thought for a moment that Negan slipped, like when he was probably talking smooth to someone and then quickly grabbed the keys and did it himself. But
wonder
that would
if
be
he did,
too
though.
easy, and then
Yeah,
the guard would be
yeah.
completely like, that would be really dumb. Like, you're fired. I don't pay you anyways, but you're fired.
That's right.
But-
You can have any canned tomatoes today.
That's right.
So who let him out? That's the biggest question. Please, no spoilers.
Yeah, who let him out?
Who might you just randomly
Who do you
guess?
think,
Rick.
Tom?
Rick
Because
came
I
back.
said,
Ricky
when I
back.
first saw it, I said Lydia. And then after that, she said she did. But I said,
Yeah, then she said she
didn't, so
did.
she
Yeah.
She didn't. So
And-
then I.
And
It'll be a
Daryl
twist.
said, "No, I've been watching you the whole time."
Yeah,
so.
see, so that's who I thought it was.
I know.
But not now.
I know. Anyways, we can just keep guessing, but I really want to know because I feel like it's going to shock us. Like it's going to be someone we don't think
Thank
would
you.
do it. But I don't know anyone else who would want to do that. Maybe Lydia did. No, but I was going to say like maybe she lied about not doing it, but Daryl
Maybe
saw it.
Daryl
She didn't
did.
leave.
Oh, maybe.
Ah.
I don't think I don't know. You don't know.
Because
He was out all night.
You know,
Yeah.
he was out, and he
Watching
said to
her.
him, you know, he said to Negan, you know, a
Oh,
lot of
maybe
people out there
not.
want to, you know,
Kill you.
kill you.
And he knows it
And
was you
he
and I know.
knows that Lydia.
I did
he
not think
he
that.
believes Lydia. So I bet you it was him.
Because
Oh,
even
yeah, good
Negan and
idea.
Daryl having that moment, he's like, you and I could smell blood. Like, we know what people are like.
Yes.
So
Oh,
yes,
he
he
knows
said
that there's
that.
no way
Good
out
idea.
of this.
Yeah.
So maybe he did do
Oh,
it.
yeah,
So that's
he
not
did.
good, but I'm kind of like, oh my God, yeah, it's the only other
That
person.
would be
Yeah.
amazing if he did.
If it did,
because
yeah.
he's the one person who wanted him,
Oh,
right from the
definitely,
beginning.
yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Right.
that makes me like, wow.
But
Like,
he
I'm
believes
impressed.
Lydia that much.
Yeah.
Now,
And if that would keep her there,
Oh,
Michonne
definitely,
did
yeah.
say make sure you have to protect Lydia
Yes,
at all costs.
that's
So
right.
maybe that will protect her in some way. I don't know how, but yeah, that is huge. And if people find out that Daryl did that, like, what does that mean for him and Lydia? Because people hate Lydia right now, and then he actually let go this, this symbol,
Yeah, it's
this
fine.
Huge monster
well,
in
if no one
everyone's
can
eyes.
find out.
Still.
There's
So
no
we'll see.
cameras there at the time.
Yeah, now I'm like, what? I just didn't think Daryl would ever do that, but yeah, he's the
Who
only one I
else?
could think
Yeah,
of.
that's a good
Carol,
Because if he was
100%
out there,
would.
I mean, he's a great scout. He can track. I mean, he's done it all. So
Yeah, that's right.
he would have seen somebody.
Yeah.
He would have
Yeah.
been like,
Who
who knows, in
Yeah.
case it's on the other side of the community or something. But
No,
Yeah, I don't think like Negan will be a danger or anything, and I think hopefully he'll help out
He'll
from
just
the
have to
outside.
crowbar.
But
Yeah.
I know. I was gonna joke and say, remember Maze Runner, where they trained people to go into the maze and they
Yes.
were like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they had to be really good at cardio, be in shape, and run. They should really train people on this show. Seriously, like you have
run
trees
fast.
falling down. This has been many years. You've been in the apocalypse now, and they have so many good ways of like, confronting these challenges. But here, like all these things are happening, like insane things that are happening, and once a tree falls, like holy crap, walls fall, walkers come right in. You should have these runners, like train people to be super athletic and just run, and they can just like run very far away in the field and be like, whoa, whoa, and just make all kinds of cat calls or
Oh,
crazy
yeah,
calls,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
make sense.
attract the walkers over, or
That's
you
true.
don't want to set fires, but like I don't know, have like some like lights or something. They can they go on runs. They can maybe find flashlights, and I know they need necessities, but like find
Draw
glow
them
sticks or
away.
something and light them up. They like light bright things and throw them out there. Then run back, like run all the way around because they're not fast, and then go back into the hidden
they should just
exit
like
and
do
let 'em
intercom
go
systems
away.
or make
Or somewhere
noises in the
else. Oh, yeah.
perimeter or something. Make noises. That's all you need.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you're going to draw more in over there, but like, yeah, I was just like, if
Away,
you could
like
run
away from
around
the
and if you
perimeter,
have
like-
Attract 'em.
a different entrance to go back into the community, I would just like really run and make a lot of noise well away
That's right.
from the
That's
community
right,
and then
yeah.
run back once they start getting drawn there, go quiet, and then just run into the bush or something
it.
and
That's
run around the
all
woods
they
and
have
come
to
right
do.
back. It should have people
And they
like
should
that. I think that would
also
help.
trim their trees. Do a lot of maintenance around the
That's
wall.
right,
Don't
yes.
have those trees, but they're massive.
Yeah, I mean, down the road, yeah, they should really think of that. And then you can use that lumber to build more walls.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Or build a fire or something
Right.
like that. So, anyways, all these things that we can talk
my
about,
goodness,
and yeah, there's a
yeah.
huge war going on, so they can't do it now. But it's been 7 years, and they've been doing a whole lot though.
Yes, they
within
need
the
to
last
do
7
more.
years. It's easier for us to say,
Do more,
right?
guys.
We're just used to faster developments
That's
because we're
right.
spoiled, right? But yes, they are very impressive on what they have accomplished so far.
Yeah.
I do kind of worry about Negan though, being out by himself. I'm worried.
Maybe
about
he'll
the
be
guy
your
now.
runner.
How you worry about
I'm great with these quotes. I'm just going to shout these quotes everywhere. Walkers. No, that's not right. But yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen with him out there. Is he going to go to a different community and just be like, hey,
They
I
sent
doubt
over
he
here.
would.
Yeah.
I doubt he would. He's probably just going to be in the wild. I don't know. And then the whispers are going to be a problem too. So they might, pick. Well, hopefully they don't kill him. I don't know. That would be like too easy. But I don't know. So until next
Yeah,
time, guys.
okay,
Thank you
boy,
so
I
much
tell
for
you.
watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.